afraid of the monster by my side. He wants to be your friend, and he's really oh so kind. He's learning about the human world and how to get along. So join right in and sing along with me in the Boink Show song. He's Boink.
Hey, Boink.
Kindness is his way. He's Boink.
Hey, Boink.
He's got something to say. He's Boink.
Hey, Boink.
It's time to start the show. So sit right down and listen to the things you need to know.
Welcome to the Boink Show.
Hi, I'm your host, Boink, and I'm here with my hostess with the mostesses, Avery, Noah, and Kaitlyn.
Hello.
You guys want to introduce our guest? We have a very special guest this time.
Yes, we have the Mayor of Eagan.
The Mayor of Eagan, Mike McGuire.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey, it's great to have you on the show, since we're on Eagan Community Television and all.
It's great to be here, Boink, and it's great to see you guys too. You look great today.
Oh, yeah. You guys say thank you?
Thank you.
Any compliments,
You're
you say
welcome.
thank you. Well, do you guys have some questions to kick things off? Avery, how about you?
What is a mayor?
Yeah, what is a mayor, actually?
Well, it's a good question, Avery. A mayor is the person in a city who works with the city council, and they kind of oversee all of the city's operations, and the police and the fire people and the people who bring water to our houses, the people who take it away from our houses. They set up all the pipes and things like that. So really a mayor is kind of like a big-time supervisor for all the people who work for the city of Eagan, who make sure the city of Eagan works properly so people can get around and do the things they need to do in their everyday lives.
Yeah. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes, it does.
You're,
Sounds
so
good.
you're the leader of the city in a lot of ways, or a
Yeah.
leader in the city.
I'm a leader in the city. Yeah, we have a lot of good people who do a lot of leadership in the city, and I'm fortunate enough to work with them and to just kind of oversee how things are going. They usually do a pretty good job on their own, though.
I see. Well, how many years you been at this?
I have been the mayor of Eagan for about 13 years now.
Whoa, 13 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Can you be mayor forever?
You can be mayor forever, but you have to win a bunch of elections.
Okay.
And
Wait,
so
that's actually our word of the day. Can everybody say word of the day? Word of the day!
word of the day.
All right, there you go. A little late coming in there. But this is your first Boink Show, so I'll give you some slack there, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, well that's fair
Well,
enough.
election. So you mentioned elections. What is an election? Can you define it? Actually, Kaitlyn, do you know what an election is?
Well, it is voting.
Yeah, it's voting
Yep.
for the leaders that you want, right?
Yep. People participate in elections by voting, and the election is the process through which we decide who we want to be leaders, to be mayors or city council members or presidents and governors. So we have elections for all of those things, and it's kind of like having an election for your favorite flavor of ice cream.
Oh, nice.
Everybody gets a vote, and whoever has the most votes at the end, if it's chocolate or vanilla or strawberry, that's who wins. So in the case of elections for politicians, it's not a flavor of ice cream, it's a person who steps up and says they want to lead things.
Right. And do you have can anybody run somebody with blue fur?
Well, if the person with blue fur is
Just theoretical person.
over the age of 18,
Okay.
pays $5
Okay.
and has an idea, and the idea is optional, they can run for mayor.
Wow. That's not too many qualifications, but yeah, I get the age thing. You have to have some wisdom.
You do, yeah. It's,
Now, what about people who vote? How old do you have to be? Can kids participate in elections?
They can't participate in elections until they're 18 in actual voting.
Yeah.
But if they have a candidate who they like, they can go out and they can help them campaign and help try to convince people like their parents or their parents' friends who can vote to vote for that person who they like.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good way. Have you guys ever thought about participating in an election?
No, I haven't.
No, but it turns out you really could if you want to. You could. One of the things you could do is you learn about the candidates and the issues in your community.
Indeed, yep. That's what a lot of people do before they're 18 is they start learning about the community and issues in their community. Sometimes in some schools, they even run elections just like the ones that people who are 18 vote in, but they don't actually decide it. They just know, like in the school, who people like the most.
Oh, do they have that in your school, Kaitlyn and Avery? Elections?
No, I don't think so. Well, sometimes we have class parties
Yeah.
and we vote on which type of party we should have.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
some voting right there.
Yep. So it's a lot like an election.
Okay. Well, hey, you guys got any other questions for the mayor?
So since we have mayors, why do we need a president?
Well,
Yeah.
because mayors work at the city level, and there are a whole lot of things that go on in a city, and there are a whole lot of cities around the country.
Yeah, that's
so,
for sure.
one person at president couldn't run all the things that go on in all of the cities, and so we as mayors run the things that go on in the cities and that deal with people's everyday lives. Basic services, like making sure there are police and there are firemen and there are roads cleared, so that the president doesn't have to do all that, and the president can focus on how we relate to other countries. So the president is kind of like the mayor on a country level, but they work with how countries interact. And so, for example, as mayor, I have a number of people who work for the city who are policemen or who are in public works, but I don't have an army or a military. So we would never go to war as a city, but we might go to war as a country. We hope we don't, right?
Well, of course not. No.
But that's one of the big differences is the president just has to deal with things on a much, much larger scale.
You guys have any other questions for the mayor?
Why are cities important, and what services do they provide?
Yeah, you were kind of talking about that already. What
Yeah.
services do the city provide?
Well, mayors and cities are important because of the services they provide. And cities, we provide what I would say are the most basic services and the ones that you deal with every day. So if your house is on fire, you want to have a fire department be able to come out and put the fire out.
Oh yeah, we had a firefighter on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, we love them.
So those are some of the things that we do. We also, if you get up in the morning and want to brush your teeth, right? We all brush our teeth, right? No?
Yep.
Yep. So the water has to come from somewhere. And so the cities put the pipes in to bring the water into your house. And then they also put the pipes in to take the water back out of your house after you've used it for a bath or for brushing your teeth and you've spit into the sink, right? So it's those kinds of everyday things that mayors and cities deal with. So we make sure that there are roads and that the roads are cleared if it snows so that mom and dad can get to work or you guys can get a school bus and go to school and get back. And so without those things on the city level, we'd have a very difficult time doing the things that we do every day to go to the park and play or mow the grass in the park. So those are some of the services that the city provides. And then when you get to the state level or the federal level, they're very important issues, but they're not the issues that you deal with every day. They affect all cities as opposed to just one city.
Wow, did you guys know all that about your city?
No.
Yeah, and did you know where your water came from? It's good to know, right?
Yeah.
Right, Noah?
And where it goes.
Yeah, where it goes.
Yep.
Where your plumbing goes. Yep, when you take a shower. Let's see, do you have any other questions? I have one.
Okay.
So how powerful are you really? You got all these people that are in the city. Are you like in charge of them all?
I am not. It's a myth that I'm very powerful at all. I am what they call a weak mayor.
But one thing I think you are kind of, because we see this in some of our favorite cartoon shows, the mayors who's everybody looks to when there's a problem and a crisis, like if there's a tornado or a flood.
Yep.
So tell me about that. What do you do when there's a crisis in a city?
Well, if there's a crisis in the city, what I do as mayor is go into an emergency center and with the city council, and police and fire and whoever is affected by the emergency comes in and gives us updates on what's going on. And if they need us to vote and give them money to go out and do something, maybe people need to stay overnight in a house somewhere or in a large gym or something like that. So we'll authorize that as a city council and approve those policies and things. And if there is still danger and they need somebody to go out and talk to the public about that danger, get on TV like we are today, usually that falls to the mayor. And the mayor will go out, and so you say people look to the mayor in a crisis, and they do, and so I kind of tell people what's going on, try to assure them that it's all under control and that we're safe, or encourage them to go evacuate if there's a hurricane coming or something like that, or a tornado has gone through, and encourage them to be safe and to follow the directions that police and fire give them, because they're usually the people who are doing the most work. I just get to talk about it and try to assure people that we're on top of it and we're going to keep everybody safe.
Okay, and now is it true that you have a red phone and you can call a superhero if you're really in trouble?
I do have a phone. It's not red, and I carry it with me everywhere I go because it's my own personal phone. I don't even have an office in City Hall, so. But I can call superheroes. They don't often take the calls.
Oh, okay.
It's a little frustrating.
But you do call some pretty courageous people, like firemen, firewomen, firefighters.
A lot of courageous people who work for us.
Police officers.
They're pretty good heroes too.
I would say.
We don't see them as superheroes.
Oh yeah.
But because they all dress the same. But they're pretty heroic sometimes.
That's right. Well, thank you for coming on the show. Last thing we want to do is, Kaitlyn has a joke for us, I think, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, let's hear it. Oh, wait, first we set it up with Joke of the Day! Everybody
Joke
say,
of the Day!
We like to celebrate pretty much everything here.
Sure.
Okay, Kaitlyn, you're up.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Control freak.
Control freak who?
Wait.
What? Oh.
You're supposed to say control freak who.
You're kind of a control freak. Good thing our mayor isn't. Thanks, Mayor Mike, for coming on the show.
Thanks, Boink. Thank you, guys.
Why did the teacher jump into the lake? Because she wanted to test the water. What do you do when your boat gets sick? You take it to the dock. How do swimmers clean themselves? They wash up on shore.
Kaitlyn, hi!
Hi.
It is good to see you again. How old are you again?
11.
11. But you're almost 12, right?
Yes.
I have an interesting card trick that I'd like to show you. Okay, so I have some cards here. We'll give them a little bit of a shuffle. And then what I would like, Kaitlyn, is for you to pick any card that you want, and I won't look at it. Okay, so pick any one out that you like. That one. Okay, and you show it around, and I won't look, I promise. Okay, how is that one? Is it a good card?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, I'll go like this, and you say stop anytime you want.
Stop.
Right there? Okay, I'll put this down. You put that on top, and then I'm going to put that right there. Now, here's the thing, Kaitlyn. Okay, so if you're almost 12, right? Have you started studying estimation in math class yet?
Yes.
Yes.
A few years ago, actually.
That's a few years ago. Okay, so they're teaching estimation a lot sooner than they did when I was your age. So I can kind of estimate, kind of guess about where your card is because I saw how much we cut off, right? You put your card there and we put the rest on top. So what would happen if you were to cut the deck and complete the cut, and then, and which I just did, so now I need to be able to follow where the card is. So you cut the deck and complete the cut, and let me see if I can follow about where your card is. I'm just estimating. So cut the deck, like I did. Good, and complete the cut. Good. Okay, now do you want to cut the deck again, or do you like that spot?
I'll cut the deck again.
Cut it again, okay. Cut the deck again, good, and complete the cut. Good. Okay, do you think I was able to follow the card so that I know about where your card is? Do you think I could?
No.
Because we cut it a lot of times, right? Yeah. Well, I'm going to guess your card is about right there. I'm going to make that guess. I could be wrong. So could I, Kaitlyn, could I guess within, like say 5 cards? Could I guess within 5? Is that okay with you? Yeah. Okay, because this is just an estimation. I'm going to show you these cards, Kaitlyn, and I want you to just don't even react with your face, because I'm going to show you the cards, and I want you to just notice what card it is, but don't tell me whether it's yours yet. Okay. So your card could be the King of Hearts. Yeah, I don't think it's the King of Hearts. I don't know for sure. It could be the Jack of Clubs. Wow, she's good. Okay, it could be the Queen of Spades. It could be nothing. Okay, I don't know. It could be the 5 of clubs. Well, I'm getting nothing here. Could be the ace of hearts. Wow. Okay, I have to ask you, was your card within these cards?
Yes.
It was. Okay, so I did estimate pretty well. I got it within 5 cards. All right, so I don't know what your card was, but it was within these 5. Do this for me. Think about your card. Have it in your mind. A big picture of your card in your mind. Do you have it? Okay, in your mind, take that card and turn it face up so that we could all see it. Did you do that? And take your card in your mind and put it back in the deck so that it's upside down in the deck. Did you do it?
Yep.
Okay, so would it freak you out if I fanned through here and your card was upside down in this? Would it freak you out? Okay, let's check. Wait. Hold on. Oh. Is your card gone?
Yes.
Oh, no. Wait, where did it go? Oh, do you know what I said? I said put it back in the deck. Put it back in. Oh, I bet it's in the deck. Look at that.
Whoa. Wow, that is my card.
That is your card. That's weird, isn't it? All right.
How many people in your community can you see helping other people on any given day? The postal clerk delivering your mail, the cashier at the grocery store helping you with your groceries, the police officer directing traffic, the construction worker fixing the roads, or the nurse or doctor helping a sick person. Yeah, we don't live much of our lives completely by ourselves. We do much better in community. And that's what a city is. It's a community that pays taxes, elects its leaders, makes decisions about the community, and helps each other in good times and in bad. These are the people that make our community great. So, if you see someone in your community helping, make sure to say thank you. And thank you.
Hey everyone, Alison Cromie here, and I think it's time to get up, make some noise, and do one of my favorite things. Make silly faces! Are you ready? I want to see the silliest face you can make. Everybody make a silly face. Everybody make a silly face. Twist your lips and cross your eyes, then sing this song, I dare you try. Everybody make a silly face. Everybody make a silly sound. Everybody make a silly sound. Make it high or make it low. There are no rules, come on, let's go. Everybody make a silly sound. Everybody wiggle all around. Everybody wiggle all around. Come on, get up onto your feet and wiggle to my swinging beat. Everybody wiggle all around. Everybody quiet, not a sound. Everybody quiet, not a sound. Everybody quiet, not a sound. Everybody clap to the beat. Everybody clap to the beat. I hope that you have had some fun, but now our silly song is done. Everybody clap to the beat.
Well, everybody, that was it for today's show. Thanks for watching. I'm here with a couple of our production assistants, Jace and Mason. Say hi, guys.
Hi, Boink. How's it going?
Good. Thanks for helping us create this wonderful show.
Yeah, anytime. Come on in.
Well, thanks everybody for watching today's episode, and make sure to follow us at iamboink.com, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.
Bye.
sure sounds good.